Okay. I think it's time. Hopefully. Can you hear me? Maybe. Potentially. Got 5 people watching, so that's great. Look, this is my first time streaming a game from Steam slash PC. So my brand is that I try to present myself as pleasantly as possible with the overlays and all the theatrics. But when it comes to the technical difficulties, I fall short just about every single time. So we are in uncharted territory, and I imagine that this is going to be interesting. It's already going to be an interesting stream just because of the game, but I imagine it's going to be even better because of the content. I am here, but only in a limited capacity until my computer finishes rendering a video. Detective Rebecca. And on my personal account. Well, I think that's very fitting that you are using a detective username. That's I feel like that has to be intentional, and you're pretending that it's an accident. Yeah, the original Nance Drance. Godspeed. Thank you, Zero. All right, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to start the game. The only thing is, and if you've done this before, feel free to give me a hint or two on how to do this. When I start the game on my computer, it takes over the whole screen. If I try ever alt-tabbing back to OBS, it will pause the game, and it should stay up for you for a little bit. I don't anticipate needing to do that, but by and large, I'm kind of flying blind here. So I have the chat open up on a second computer, so I'll be able to see your comments, but I will not be able to see my own stream setup at all, which is why I feel like this is going to go very poorly. But you know what? We're going to try our best, right? Oh, don't worry, I only remember a single thing about this game from watching Joe. Okay, well, should I need to, maybe I'll have to use a guide. I'm going to try not to use a guide. It's a mystery game. The game is to solve mystery, so I'm going to try my best to just rely on the guide. But with that said, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. And please let me know if there are any audio issues. I tried testing this yesterday on my own account, and the game was very loud compared to my voice, so I had to turn it down. But I didn't go anywhere past the main menu, so I really don't know what's in store. And if I do have to change the audio, or if there's anything else that happens, then I'll have to Alt-Tab and go back to OBS, and I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm delaying the inevitable, so let's just get this show on the road. All right, cool. I'm starting the game. And it should appear for you in a moment. Hopefully.
Dare to play.
Also, I was under the impression that this game was widescreen. Apparently it's not. So there's going to be a border. I'm sorry. I know that's unprofessional, but I tried.
I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous. And
how's the audio? Can you hear her talking? How do I sound compared to Nancy?
Okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. Okay. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
All right, how did that sound? Good audio, bad audio? Do I sound like I'm coming through clear? Hi, Lonnie Manila. I miss you for some reason. Is that the name of the voice actress for Nancy? Audio balance sounds well enough for me. All right, great. We're jumping in. Okay, so she said case file is this very blurry case. So let's just poke around here. We have a lamp. Scrapbook. Property of Nancy Drew. Case 1, case 2. Are these all of the previous games in the series? Oh my gosh. Warnings at Waverly. Alright, we're not I'm assuming we don't need to go through all this for the game itself. This is just like a scrapbook of her previous games. That's very cute. Oh, that's not very cute. That's... Oh my gosh. I appreciate that it's a summary of the game. It doesn't actually just say, like, here, you can go buy it. Or, like, it's meant to look like an actual scrapbook. Yep, she was also the voice director for Sonic Adventure 2 and voice of Omochao, and the voice of Pit and Brawl. I think she's also U.S. Luke in the Layton games. Yeah, you should be fine to just hop in, I think. Okay. How do I get out of this? Alright. Bag, inventory, journal, task list. Be sure to read the case file so I can get up to speed on my current assignment. As a phone, settings. Boy, there ain't much here, is there? Large text. Any game that has a text option, I immediately appreciate. I'm disappointed this is as large as it goes because I have old man eyes, but that's whatever. Saving. Why is the saving a folder, but the memory card... Oh, okay, that is actually saving. How do I get out of here? Where's the back button? I'm assuming the power button, yeah, let's quit the game. There's very little, if any, continuity to worry about in these games. Okay, cool. I'm already stuck. I don't know what to do because there's no back button. Do I have to go through all of these? Ah! I'm trying. How do I...
done that.
Okay. Yeah, it does sound like the voice of Luke. I bet you're right. Though I didn't know Pitt was voiced by a girl. That's a fun fact. Oh, wait. There's an... Oh my gosh, that's so unintuitive. At the bottom, there's a little arrow. I guess, you know what? I guess that is a point-and-click adventure thing. I should know that. All right, let's look at this ugly mask. Oh, there... Okay. Apparently you can't interact with this mask. It's just there. This is a decoration that Nancy Drew likes. I wonder if she wears that. Maybe escape button. They're so unintuitive. Boy, howdy, strap in, buddy. Okay, great. Junior detective. Is this a difficulty option? Joe, am I a senior detective or a junior detective? I'll always go for the hard mode, but like, is this like meant for like first time players or like babies? And is like senior like just an adult mode or like a hey, have you played this before? Okay, we're giving you a challenge. Like, what is? There's no description here. How to be a detective, Nancy Drew. What's new? Moving around. Okay.
As always, your mission is to solve the mystery by stepping into my shoes and deciding my every move. Like all storm chasers, you'll be driving a lot of country roads in search of tornadoes. Your GPS unit can help guide you to your location. Before you start driving, open your GPS and set your starting and ending destinations. It will then show you the best route to follow. While driving, you can also open your GPS to show your current location in case you find yourself on an unfamiliar road.
You have to drive and use GPS?
In this game, you'll also have a cell phone with lots of features: phone, camera, and settings. Each mode can be accessed by selecting its icon from the main menu. Phone mode stores all the numbers you'll need to know. Bring up the correct contact or dial in the number yourself and press
Joe,
call.
does this game go through all this? Like, am I
Friend and
wasting my
Joe
time
Party
listening to
time.
this tutorial?
Camera mode allows you to take and view photos.
Not
When
doing
in
that.
camera mode, you can zoom in and pan before taking the picture. Click on View Photos to see your saved photos. You'll be downloading photos later from the View Photos mode. And the Settings menu allows you to personalize the look of your phone by choosing one of the options in the
I'm
drop
going
down.
to back out of this because I don't want to listen to her talk about how to play the game anymore. We're just going to play this naturally. And if we get stuck, then we get stuck. Junior Detective. Wait, should I have clicked the case file first?
Oh my gosh!
I guess we're just in it. I didn't realize that choosing the difficulty would actually start the game. Alright, well, I hope I didn't have to look at that. Oh. Tasks. I feel like we should have checked that case file. No. If I quit the game, is it going to quit the whole program? We're off to a bad start already. Good grief. Alright, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to start playing. Yeah, I think you should be fine. Okay. Well, sorry. I didn't realize that I had to click the case file before choosing the difficulty. There was no prompt. Tire swing. There's prairie dogs or moles. Boy, I already don't know what I'm doing. Are you solving, son? Ah, damn this overlay. Thank you, I think. Oh god, go for holes. That brings me back to high school. I don't know what I'm doing. We are off to a bad start. Nancy was talking about her past. She was showing me her scrapbook. She said, look at the case file. I said, I'm going to choose the difficulty first. And then suddenly there was a tornado. And now I'm here. Boy, yeah, they don't. Hi, Cameron. That seemed a little unnecessary.
It's a weird piece of debris.
It looks like a, what is that, like the mints called? The Aldinos?
Wow, it's filled with money.
Once again, amazing job. Thanks. Payment enclosed. Okay, how do I get away off this screen? That's very annoying that anytime you want to like get off of a thing you're looking at, you have to push, like, you have to go to the very bottom of the screen.
I better take this and see who it belongs to.
Altoid, thank you. Oh, is this the game before they had the checklist in the corner, or are we just not there yet? I don't know. I have never played Nancy Drew before. This is my first time. I'm losing my Nancy Drew virginity right now. That was a weird thing to say. Hello, Nancy. Sorry we missed you. We're out chasing the wind shear. Or we're out chasing. The wind shear readings are strong enough that there may be a possible tornado forming to the north. Until our return, I'd like you to familiarize yourself a bit with our operation. Please take the tornado quiz on the computer in the cellar. Don't worry, we don't care how you score. Also, there's a stack of papers in the dining room that needs to be filed away in the cabinet. You'll have to use my ordering system, but I've left notes for you on how it works. And you'll want to drive down the street to Mom and Pa's general store to meet Pa. There's a GPS in the car. You'll like him. He's quite the character. Thanks for filling in last notice. I look forward to meeting you in person. Okay, I really should have read that case file because I have no idea. Like, why is Nancy Drew here? Who is Debbie? Like, what is she here for? What is she filing? Do we have any of that information, like, just in a task? Okay, no. Not really. Wow, there's a lot of comments happening. Pa Pennies, you can pull up the checklist by clicking the clipboard. I would recommend making use of that. Xander, how much do you trust the situation that Nancy's in? I don't trust this entire experience because Joe is the one that put me in this situation. Is this the game where we fight the undead Lich King Malgoth? Potentially. Of course, Alex would be the one to quote that. I feel like I could have bet money that he was going to be the one to do that. Maybe the real mystery is the case file we skipped along the way. Your house sitting by the looks of things. Okay. Thank you, Zero, for being the single person in the chat that is on top of things. Okay, we're house sitting. She said to go to the computer to take the quiz, the tornado quiz. Wow, we didn't move very fast, did we? Let's turn. How do you turn left? Turn left. I want to go to the computer. Turn. Okay. No, I don't want to go outside. Turn around. Now go right. The computer. How do I go to the computer? I don't want to actually physically turn around in the space. I just want to go to the computer. Just Zero is usually the single person in the chat type of thing. Spoiler: Nancy Drew was the cannibal Lich King the whole time. That, you know what? You saved me a whole stream, Cameron. Thank you. That, or you took away the single thing that might make this interesting. I do not. Oh, does it want me to go to this computer? Okay. I'm stupid. Okay, there's nothing to do here. Gosh, I just remembered how much I hate point-and-click adventure games. Like, this is bringing it all back. I used to play the Scooby-Doo games growing up. I had one that was set in a medieval castle that was actually like a theme park. There was one where it was like a Wild West. And then the first one I had was like a mummy-themed mystery. I used to play those a lot as a kid. And they were more intuitive than this. Alright. How does it feel on the other side? This might be a horribly boring stream because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, the task list says, finish the filing in Debbie's office. Is this an office? Because this looks like it could be an office. There's computers and binders and stuff, but it also looks like it could be a dining room. Because there's a bunch of chairs, a dining room table. Take the Twister quiz. I'm trying to do that. I can't seem to do that. Let's just watch some TV. Oh, I guess we can't watch some TV. Like, am I crazy? Is there a computer that I'm just not looking at or pushing the right button here? As I'm clicking 100 miles a minute right now. Alright, it's not that computer. You can't seem to turn left here. Nancy, please use my filing system. I've written the instructions to the right. Thanks, Debbie. Oh gosh, I wasn't expecting to do homework. S is immediately next to R. Dot isn't to the left. Okay, so this is my key, and these are the things I need to file. Golly, okay. Oh, geez, I wasn't expecting to do all this. Who, like, I know it's a video game, and, like, you have to suspend a little bit of belief, but, like, who just writes this? Like, who makes their filing system a puzzle? Except for Professor Layton, I assume. Okay, S is immediately to the right of R. Alright, so we have S. Can I drop them as placeholders? Is it going to let me do that, or is this a commitment? So we're going to put S here, and then we're going to put R. Next 3 dots is to the also next to R. So it has to be this order somewhere, because that would break the rules. Okay, black dot is to the left of the 3 dots, so I'm going to move these all down and put the black dot. Okay, same thing with the triangles. Okay, so the first rule, S is the next to correct, left, correct, to the right. Oh man, okay, so we've run into a snafu. The 2 parallel lines here are to the right of triangles, but they're not immediately, so they could be to the right way down here.
I'd better try again.
Okay, thanks, Nancy. My favorite genre of puzzle in a game is the character just makes it hard because fuck you. I believe you can use placeholders. Yes, okay. Most puzzles in Nancy Drew don't throw a fit if you put down wrong answers. Yeah, you're not losing picker rats after this. Alright, I'm not the quickest puzzle solver, so if any of you have figured this out before me and are throwing your hands up in the air, I apologize. I know what that feels like as someone who watches people play these kind of games a lot. Potentially, this could be frustrating. Two likes are immediately next to the black circle. Oh, you're right. Okay, the 2 things need... Okay, so... Alright, so we could just put these here. Like that.
All right, got it.
Like that. Okay, they're filed. Now what? What is this music? Finish the filing. I did finish the filing. Is there more? I can't go back. Yeah, I guess I can.
Haven't done that.
Yes, I have. I just did this. Okay, I finished the filing. She said I did it correctly. What is this? Oh, you literally have to put... Oh my gosh. Okay, that's an R. This is so dumb. Like, this is just tedious. This isn't a puzzle.
Looks like garbage. Don't need this.
You don't know that, Nancy. You're a detective. Don't ever throw away the evidence. Also, you should recycle it. Ma and Pa's General Store. 3 corn bags, $6.99. Sales tax, one. Oh gosh, please tell me there's not math. I really don't want to do math. I didn't bring a calculator. Is there a calculator? Is that this? That's a cell phone. Okay, well, it's probably got a calculator app. Ew, what's this crap on the floor here? Yeah, you guys, Xander needs all the help he can get. Rude. Go away, Alex. No one wants you. I'm just kidding.
Mice. I agreed to tornadoes, but I did not sign up for mice.
Was there a mouse? I heard it, but I didn't see it. Okay, so I'm assuming the case file was, hey Nancy, we're friends of yours. We haven't talked in a while. We're out storm chasing. Could you watch our house for a while we're out doing that? I'm assuming that's what this is. I finished the freaking filing. Why does that not...
Check.
You have to manually do it? And if you haven't done it, she's going to tell you to actually... it's so dumb. Okay, we're taking the dumb twister quiz. Now will it let me? No, it will not. Maybe there's another computer I missed. Maybe it's upstairs. Oh my gosh. Or maybe it's downstairs. Okay. It's on top of the washing machine. Of course, the tornado quiz is on top of the washing machine, because why wouldn't it be? I think manually checking isn't a bad thing because it makes the player actually go back to the checklist. It's hilarious to me that this is a 2010 video game next to the giant sink. Yeah, exactly, next to the giant sink that could be filled with water where they're presumably washing things. Yeah, I guess you're right, Fangs. I don't know, I just... It could have had a pop-up. Twister Trivia. The Weather Service will issue what kind of alert when a tornado has been spotted? A tornado warning. Correct. A tornado warning means a tornado has been confirmed on the ground or that Doppler radar is showing circulation where a tornado could form. A tornado watch is issued when conditions for tornadoes or severe weather to form are possible. Having a weather radio on hand in case the power goes out. Have a weather, okay. If a warning is issued in your area, seek shelter. Is this like actually supposed to be like an edutainment game? Is that what Nancy Drew is? How many tornadoes are recorded on average each year in the United States? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm going to go with 800 because it's kind of like in the middle here. Like that's probably an outlier. It's usually in Tornado Valley, right? Which is kind of like central United States. Point and click adventure games are fun, makes sense. It's educational. Surprise, baby, these are technically entertainment games. Hey, you know what, Jojo? Well, I might not enjoy this game, at least I see what's happening here. I punished you with a game that increased your physical activity. You're punishing me with a game that's increasing my mental activity. Together, we are unstoppable. Let's go ahead and pick an answer. It was 1,000. Sorry, I didn't know that. The majority of tornadoes occur in the area known as Tornado Alley. I knew that. I said that out loud. That's on stream. Which partially includes Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Missouri, and Illinois. Weather in this region offers ideal conditions for tornadoes to form, particularly during peak season from late winter to early spring. Though most common in Tornado Valley, tornadoes have occurred in every state. Well, cool. Tornadoes are measured using what system? I don't know. I'm going to say category because that's what I typically hear on the news. Nope. All right. Well. Okay. Well, we're not doing so good. Invented by Dr. Theodore. I'm assuming all of this information I'm going to need to know to solve the case. So I'm taking this seriously. Invented by Dr. Theodore Fujita, the Fujita scale, or F scale, I hope I said that right, categorized, there's that word, categorized, tornadoes into 5 ratings, from F0, minor winds of 45 to 78 miles per hour gusts, producing light damage, broken tree limbs, to F5, destructive gusts of 262 to 317 miles per hour, and total destruction. Houses completely removed from foundations. As of February 1st, 2007, the new enhanced Fujita scale, or EF scale, has been implemented. The new EF scale better accounts for type of building material used in structures. A destroyed mobile home ranks in EF2. When rating the tornado's wind speed, something previously ignored in the original F scale, ratings are only given to tornadoes after damage has been assessed, not during the tornado itself. So everything on the news is made up. Time to expand your mind. Is this for kids older or younger than Jumpstart? I would say they're aimed at young adults. Xander is one of those. BRB. F-Zero. Yeah, you're right. It is F-Zero. Not quite like that, though. Well, don't worry, Zero. I don't think you're missing much right now. The least safe place to seek shelter in a public place, such as a theater or mall, during a tornado is... storm shelter, duh. An interior corridor, a large... I'm going to say a large room, because the rest of these are small spaces. Large open areas such as auditoriums or gyms should be avoided. The lack of roof support makes these areas susceptible to collapse during a tornado. Public areas should have designed storm shelters available, either a specific shelter or reinforced interior bathrooms or corridors. How long is this quiz? In preparation for an emergency, every family should have a tornado plan in place. In this item, party kit. I don't know. I feel like a disaster and escape. Like, this is a very broad question. I'm gonna go with, because you don't want to escape, right? You're not gonna be out. I'm gonna go with disaster kit. A disaster kit contains essential supplies in case of emergency for every member. Yeah, we know. Everyone has a disaster kit. We don't need to go through that. Which of the following is not indicative of a possible tornado? Greenish looking sky, a hook echo on Doppler radar, downburst, rotating clouds. I feel like this might be a trick question. I feel like rotating clouds could be perfectly normal. Because downburst is definitely a tornado. But so could greenish sky. It could be... I'm going to go with rotating clouds. Alright, it's greenish sky. Oh, wow, it's not. It's downburst. A downburst is a different type of severe weather event. In a downburst, all of its winds flow out, whereas a tornado's winds flow into the tornado itself. Downbursts are difficult to predict and can cause severe damage due to strong straight-line winds. Okay. That's what I was saying. I was like, usually it's always a green sky when there's a tornado, but like maybe that was a trick question. On average, what percentage of tornadoes each year rank as either an EF4? Oh my gosh. Let's just get to the mystery. Only 1% of tornadoes in the U.S. are ranked as the devastating EF4 or EF5. Well, that's good. The majority, about 80%, are EF0 or EF1. The highest recorded wind speed in a tornado was recorded during the May 3rd, 1999 Oklahoma City storm. It clocked in at 318 miles per hour. Wow, that's wild. Joe, do you, I guess you wouldn't remember that. I guess you were a kid. What causes the most injuries during a tornado? High winds, sheeting rain, probably flying debris. I feel like that's got the most damage. Like that's got the punch. Yeah. While the extreme high winds are a danger, it's nothing compared to the flying debris being carried by them. At speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour, common household objects picked up by the tornado become deadly missiles. I actually had a friend whose dad was in his car, and a tornado touched down and picked up the car while he was in it. And he landed safely several meters away. But he did go for a ride. It went airborne in his car. True story. Congratulations, you initially answered 4 out of 8 correctly. I got an F. I got a 50%. We're not gonna go through all that. Gallery. That's it? You just have the one picture? Oh no, okay. Well, this is nice. I want to go there. Okay, we took the quiz. Let's check that off.
That's done.
Thank you. Check out the cellar. That's a new one. What's this little plug thing here? Am I charging my phone? Wait, my phone has a battery? What is this? 5 Nights at Freddy's? What even is this? Elvenede? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a mystery game, but so far it's just been like tedious trivia. Oh, but it automatically takes your phone
Nancy,
back.
is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Scott wants to meet you.
Be right there.
Nancy Drew, you made it. I'm Scott Varnell, the person in charge of this meteorological train wreck. Welcome aboard.
Is he supposed to be like 28 or like 42? Like, I can't tell. Are you the person I'll be reporting to? Did you see the tornado?
Did you see the tornado?
What tornado? Thanks to the lousy equipment that uncle of yours stuck us with, we just spent the last hour chasing down a bunch of cumulonimbi barely capable of spawning a spring shower, let alone a tornado. Wait a minute. Did you see a tornado?
Well, yeah. As I was driving up to the farmhouse. It wasn't that big, but it sure threw a lot of debris around.
Well, isn't that just peachy? We spend hours racing all over the countryside, and where's all the action? Right in our own backyard. We're never gonna win this thing. The school's gonna pull the plug on us, sell the farm, and that's gonna be all she wrote. And it's all Krollmeister's fault for saddling us with a bunch of Bush League junk. But now that you're here, maybe our luck will change. You'll be reporting to Debbie, but make no mistake, I call the shots around here. In fact,
This guy's kind of a
two
jerk.
things you need to do right off the bat. I gotta give a workshop on tornado preparedness at the junior high school next week, so put a sample disaster kit together for me. If anything's missing, go up the road to Ma and Pa's and get it there.
Okay, thank you, Fangs. A series of equipment meltdowns have been plaguing a prominent Oklahoma Storm research team. They are in the running to win a $100 million grant in the upcoming Green Skies Storm competition. When disaster strikes and an intern becomes stranded directly in the path of a storm, leaving him with a broken leg. PG Krollmeister, the funder of the team, sends amateur detective Nancy Drew to join the team undercover as an intern to find out who has been sabotaging them. So Nancy's only here to find out who she's pretending to be an intern, and she's trying to figure out who is sabotaging the competition. Because $100 million is at stake, which is a lot of money. I want $100 million. You have to scroll.
What else would you like me to do?
Second thing you need to do is redesign the warning siren layout for the local community. They just got a set of new sirens and their range is different, so the town asked me, and now I'm telling you, to figure out where to place them so if there is a tornado, everyone will be within earshot of a siren. All the information you need is on the chart in the other room. You have questions about anything, bug Debbie, not me. Nice meeting you.
Okay, so he's being painted as someone unfriendly. So he's a suspect, but he's probably not the guy who did it because they're intentionally making him kind of a jerk. Unless this game is smarter than that. I don't know. Gosh. I'm the kind of person that wants to click every little thing and kind of like see everything that's like in a room, you know, like thoroughly investigate, but I feel like that is a lost cause here. And I keep adding more to my to-do list. Check out the cellar. Let's go back to the cellar.
That tornado you just saw. What'd you think?
What do you mean?
Were you excited? Terrified? Did it make you want to go home? What?
Actually, that tornado is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I can't wait to see another one.
Now that's what I like to see. Wish I could get that sort of enthusiasm out of my students these days. Between you and me, the last few years I've gotten stuck with the worst students. I could be telling them about the most exciting storms on record, and all I get back is a sea of bored faces. Before they defunded my department, I got the best of the best. Students who really cared, like Debbie, but those days are over.
That must really be disappointing.
What are you, like 18? Do me a favor, kid. Don't talk to me about disappointment till you've lived long enough to experience it firsthand. I'm sorry, Nancy. I know you meant well. Anyway, good news is it looks like weather conditions for the next 2 weeks are going to be ideal for tornado genesis. Which means we could be in for a record-breaking string of tornadoes.
Smile.
You may be putting that enthusiasm to good use.
I sure hope so.
Okay. If I do anything, is he going to start talking to me again? Because I don't really want to sit here listening to him. Okay, I don't want to talk to her either. Let's go back to the cellar.
Nancy, come back here. You can't meet Scott without meeting me, too. I'm Debbie, the project manager.
Oh gosh, I had a boss like her once.
You're the one who'll be giving me orders?
Pretty much. First thing every morning, drop by to see me. I'll let you know what has to be done that day.
Matt, is that you using the NWR account? I'm assuming. Man, shit sucks right now. Yeah, you're so right and valid. Don't you start thinking you can tell me that things are bad as I'm telling you they are. That's what I was gonna like, this guy. A boss who left you riddles on how to organize filing? Yeah, she was a piece of work. Nope, it's Joe again, just on my PC now. Where is Matt? I thought he wanted to watch a grown man die tonight. Sounds like you're having a lot of equipment problems. Are you still in school?
Are you still in school?
I just got my doctorate in meteorology from Canute College. From the day I walked into Scott's Theories of Tornado Genesis class, I was hooked. I've been on his chase team in one capacity or another ever since.
Okay. So why did you pick meteorology then, if you were not interested until you started a class with him? Also, you're kind of with him right now. Is there a love thing happening here? Is this game going to go into that? Because that would be spicy.
You must be pretty easygoing.
I've just learned how to read Scott and deal with his idiosyncrasies, that's all. Like all the equipment malfunctions we've been experiencing. Let's just say that Scott is extremely good at misdirecting blame.
You think the problems are really Scott's fault?
But hey, I could be wrong. Which, by the way, is something you'll never hear him say. Anyway, as for the rest of today, those 2 jobs Scott gave you, get them done. Pretty much everything he says in there, I can hear out here. He's not exactly a low talker.
I
The
can
chart with
hear
all
the
the
spit
siren
in her
stuff is in
mouth.
the living room. And that computer quiz you took will tell you what needs to go into the kit. If any items are missing, you can go to Ma and Pa's general store up the road and buy them. Just purchase wisely. Our budget is very limited. And if you haven't introduced yourself to Pa or finished the filing, please do so. And once you're done with all that, you can head out to the cornfield and fix the sprinkler system.
Fix the sprinkler system?
See, this farmhouse and the acreage it sits on were donated to Canute as a research facility. The chase team gets it during tornado season. The agricultural team's here the rest of the year, so we've agreed to maintain whatever projects they've got going in their absence. Right now, they're in the middle of collaborating on something with this big mucky-muck research center in Hawaii, which is just another way of saying, fix those sprinklers ASAP.
Alright, we're not going to answer. I don't want to talk to you.
That's it for now.
Okay. Oh, and thanks for driving that car up here for us. That was a big help. See ya.
Okay, well, we've got quite a to-do list. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's examine the freaking cellar, because it's the top one on the list. Oh, there's another person. Oh, gosh. I just want to play the game. I don't want to listen and sit here and... Alright, let's get it over
Hi, I'm Frosty. As you can probably tell from all this equipment, I'm the media guy. Still pictures, audio, video, digital, analog. I do it all. Do it pretty darn well, too.
What race is he? Frosty? As you can probably tell from all the equipment, I'm the media guy. Is there a story behind the name Frosty? No, I don't want to know. Nancy, you and I are not on the same page, girl. We don't want to ask him about his name. Oh, man.
Is there a story behind the name Frosty?
Sure is. A couple of years ago, before I met Scott or any other tornado chasers for that matter, I was out taking pictures of this ginormous thunderstorm that was brewing outside Norman. I'd drive for a while, jump out, snap some pictures, roll some video, jump back in, drive some more.
Look at his
Just
hands.
looking for good pictures, you know? I wasn't really paying attention to what the storm was doing until all of a sudden it got really, really dark. And then it just started pouring. And I mean, rain was coming down like my car had stopped under Niagara Falls, and the wind was blowing and the car was swaying, and then it started to hail. First just dime-sized stuff, then quarter-sized, then golf ball-sized, then all of a sudden, the windshield shatters and a hailstone the size of a fist lands in my lap. Then another, then another. Turns out I'd punched the core of an incredibly powerful HP supercell.
You'd punched the what of the who?
HP means high precipitation, lots of rain, and a supercell is a cloud formation capable of producing severe thunderstorms. The core is the worst part of a supercell, where violent updrafts can produce huge hailstones, to say nothing of tornadoes.
Did you see one?
That time? No. But I did roll down my window and start shooting, and I came away with photos and footage of hail that no one's been able to top yet. Overnight, I went from being Tobias Harlow, run-of-the-mill photographer, to Frosty Harlow, fearless documenter of extreme weather phenomena.
So far, he is the most likely to have done the deed. I think he's the primary suspect right now. I just have a hunch. Do I have any evidence? No. But you know what? Here's my evidence. He said that he's the media guy and that all of this equipment gives that away. He has a printer and a camera. What happened to your arm? I just thought that was a texturing problem. I didn't realize that was actually an injury.
What happened to your arm?
What, these scratches? Just a few minor war wounds. See, I was climbing the fence next to the old Fraser Creek windmill so I could get a clear shot of some mammatus clouds. And what happens? I dropped my camera bag right into a patch of brambles. Thorns just about took my arm off when I went to grab it.
I don't want to talk. I want to play the game. I don't want to sit here and talk to you. Who asks this? Have you ever been, seriously injured? Let's do that.
Have you ever been, seriously injured?
That's really rude.
Nah, but then I'm still relatively new to the storm chasing biz. I joined the team last year after their photographer quit halfway through. This is my first full season. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to this team, I might add. I'm good.
Why does she keep asking, do you know what goes in a disaster? Like, fine, we read about this in the quiz, but we're just going to go ahead and ask it anyway.
What goes in a disaster kit?
If I were putting together a disaster kit, it would include a map, some flashlights maybe, and Lori Gerard and a sweet cherry red convertible. But that's me. The type of kit Scott probably wants probably has, no clue. Batteries, and maybe Debbie knows.
All right, so every character we have talked to so far, there has been an option to ask them what they would put in a disaster kit. I'm wondering if at some point in this game that plays a role in just determining who our villain is. Because this guy, he just wants a flashlight and some porn. So there's that.
I'll catch you later.
See ya.
Maybe that's why he's the media guy. Oh, there is more equipment. Okay, well. It looks like he's just a photographer. Okay, can we say we've checked out the cellar? Oh my gosh. It like adds 4 more every time I check the task list.
Check.
Oh my gosh. I'm leaving here. This is done. Joe, have I hit the bad part of the game yet? Like, is it just bad from the beginning? Or am I just naturally hating this? Like, is this a normal Nancy Drew game so far? Like, is this up to this point serviceable? Is this my car? Do I have to drive? Oh my gosh! I wasn't expecting that. Okay, why did you stop? Oh my gosh, this is not easy. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. You can't. That was so not. Okay, what? What is this? Where's the stupid store I have to go? What are you doing? Where's the store? No, don't hit my car. You. What are these cars doing? No. Don't you turn over here. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Alright. Ugh. Where's the... Is there a map? Nope. Y'all, we ain't out in Kansas anymore. What is this road? Oh my gosh. Grand Theft Auto Nancy Drew Edition! Ah! Ugh. Oh, that's it. That's gonna be the mark. Sorry, Nancy. Some cows. Yo, I have no idea where this freaking store is. I imagine the comments are hilarious right now, but I will have to check them once I pull over. Because you shouldn't look at your phone while driving. It's not safe. Like, this is a huge map. For a whole lot of nothing. It's just been fields, which I guess, you know, is accurate for Oklahoma. That's illegal. You can't do that. Okay, there's a cow. I saw a little tunnel. That looks like a police officer. Okay. Let's go in here. Alright. Well, now that we've pulled over, let's check the chat. This is the game, baby. Yeah, I forgot about the driving. Why are there so many roads that go north? That's what I'm saying. And all the 90-degree turns. I bet the folks of this town are like, these city slickers don't know what the game. This is an open world game. No, I don't know how to drive. I think the screen you pulled up earlier was a GPS. Was it really? Okay, this looks pretty barred up. Is this where the end game is? Is this where the final boss is at? Is Bowser in there? Oh, gosh. Alright. We're going to park right here. Oh. Okay. Farmhouse. When does this game take place? Like, does it take place in 2010, or is it like a game that was just made in 2010 but takes place? Did it ever say anywhere? Oh wait, I don't. No. Where am I at? The Spring House, maybe? I'm assuming I'm at the Spring House because I don't know what else. Yeah, okay, I am. Holy cow, that's the map. So we need to go straight until we hit a dead end, down, turn. Okay, I can do this. I appreciate that the health saved. Oh my gosh. Use your brakes, your lights, your brake lights. All right, we are at Mom Powell's General Store. How much money do we have? Does it say? No, we did this already. I wish there was just a back button. Okay, I don't know.
Howdy. Come on over here and be friendly. That's more like it. Welcome to Mom and Pa's.
I take it you're Pa?
That's me. That's what everybody in 100 miles knows me as, Pa. But I tell you something most of them don't know.
That it's not your real name?
Well, ain't you, Miss Smarty Boots? Little Miss Gal from up north who's helping out tornado chasers from the Canute.
How'd you know that?
Not bad for an old codger, huh? Why, I know all sorts of stuff about you. I even know your cell phone number, Miss Nancy Drew. Let's see, it's 523-555-4399. How'd you like them apples?
Someone on the Canute team told you I was coming, didn't they?
Yeah, that they did. Debbie, she told me to keep an eye out for you and gave me your number. See, if something bad happens while you're out there chasing twisters, it's important to have a way to get help. Staying connected in an emergency is just about the best way to stay safe. I'm kind of your emergency action central. Keep your numbers right here by the phone. Debbie fill you in the way things work around here yet?
This guy, his face is just like dead inside and is not really animating, and I don't want to look at him anymore. He's got a knife in front of him.
Not really, no.
You Canute folk got a lot of credit here, so instead of paying cash for food and equipment and such, you can charge it. You want to buy something that's not on Debbie's list, like something from the snack section, you got to pay for it using Pa pennies.
Using what?
Pa pennies. Like this here. A little something I invented to make coming in here a little more interesting for tourists. In fact, go ahead and take it. You could use it or keep it as a souvenir.
Hey, great. Thanks.
Yeah, you created your own currency right after you're telling the girl that you have her phone number. That's a teenager. Oh my gosh. He has no chin. It's just a lump of... It's like a tumor. Sincerity, 1998, 88? In Pa We Trust. This feels wrong. Disney bucks. Yeah, it's like Shroot bucks.
Just a Ma and Pa way of saying nice to meet you.
So what is a Pa penny, like what is that in dollars? Is it just a penny? Because then at that point, what's the point?
So do you ever chase tornadoes?
Silliest thing I ever heard tell of. Around here, you're lucky if a tornado don't come chasing after you. People who do that are just asking for it.
So you've seen a tornado?
Of course I have. Pretty much everybody I know has. You research types with all your meters and sensors and recorders and such. Chasing around out there thinking you're doing something all big and important. Know what the only real thing you can do when you see a tornado is, Miss Nancy Drew? Watch. You watch this dark, rampaging monster go tearing across the land, wrecking everything it touches, till all of a sudden, it ain't there no more. You can't go after it, you can't make it put everything back, you can't even get even with it, because it's just gone. All you can do is stand there thinking, now that ain't fair. That just ain't fair.
Sounds like you're talking from personal experience.
Why is she doing
That
this?
I am. That I am. What else you need?
Well, it was nice meeting you.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Y'all take care now.
Oh my gosh. That guy's weird. Alright, let's check up on the chat here, because I'm not sure I'm recovered from that. Okay. Sir, I did not come to the store for a trauma dump. Regardless of being a teenage girl, if I was Nancy right now, especially if this man told me I would run. Have you ever had to say, "Sir, this is a Wendy's" to the guy behind the counter? Oh my gosh. Oh, Oh wow, okay. Well, bye. Where's Ma? Do I want to meet Ma? Moon Chunk.
That costs too much.
I'm
That's
not-
too much money.
I'm not trying to buy it, girl. I'm just trying to look at it, okay? We get it. You're poor. You're an intern. You're unpaid. Oh my gosh. Look at that squirrel. Like, look at this.
That's out of my price range.
Okay, you know what? I don't care. I don't think I like Nancy Drew very much. I think she's kind of stupid. Glowing. Okay. I don't want to be in here anymore.
One will be enough. What else do I need?
Did I buy it? Wait, did I buy it? How did you... There was no purchase button. I just clicked it.
I have enough of those already.
I don't want to buy anymore. Oh my gosh. It's not in my inventory. Okay, I'm going to click it again. Okay, so the button, the mouse icon has a dollar sign on it. That's something I need to pay more attention to, is that the mouse cursor changes. Look, making menus is hard. At least you still have one Paul Penny. What do I use the Paul Penny for? Like, did he say? Do I want to know? Oh my gosh. Also, these Storm Chasers, their budget is like $25. Okay, we have a flashlight, we have batteries. What else did they want? That guy wanted porn. Do they have that? Just, I imagine Paul has plenty of that. Milk. Just got here. I'm in time. Am I just in time for Paw Pennies? Yeah, we just talked to Paw Pennies, and boy howdy, he's a character. I am not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Bleach King. I don't need bleach. I'm confused. If she had $25, why didn't it let me buy the candy? And she said that it was too expensive. Can opener? I don't need a can opener. Why a roll of tape is $7.40? Buy 2 different blue tag items, get a different blue tag item. Gosh, I was not expecting this game to be so in depth with its mechanics. Good grief. Alright, really. Should we talk to Paul Pennies before I go? Is this one more? Does the crowd want another Paul Pennies pleaser? Because there he is. We just got our first Paul Penny, and Paul is even more unhinged than I remember, but exactly as unhinged as minted my own currency with my cameo on it should imply. You were given a list of stuff to buy, but it's not on the list. You need to use Paul Pennies to buy it. Wait. You were given a list of stuff to buy. If it's not on the list, you need to use paw pennies to buy it. That doesn't make sense. I did that.
That's done.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, here's our case file. Current assignment. PG Krollmeister has hired me to investigate a series of equipment meltdowns that have been plaguing the prominent Oklahoma storm research team he sponsors. Since his team has been expected to win the $100 million grant at stake in the upcoming Green Skies storm competition, Krollmeister suspects that there is something far more sinister than the simple equipment failure going on. I'll be joining the team undercover, replacing their previous intern, Pete, who wound up with a broken leg after one of the accidents stranded him directly in the path of the storm. So is Nancy Drew, like, is she a PI? Is she paid to do this? Or is she literally just, I like doing that. Is she related to PG Krollmeister? It says she was hired, so I'm assuming she's being paid. But, like, why would you entrust one of your employees to take the spot of an intern who wound up with a broken leg? I mean, I can understand if, like, she was, like, a law enforcement officer or, like, maybe with the FBI, but, like, a teenager stepping in at the most dangerous and chaotic period of the chase season, I'm going to keep my wits about me to stay on top of the sabotage and the storms. Okay. He's not a Paul Penny's pleaser. You're welcome. I coined that. He's not going to accept any filthy Northern Girl city money. He'll only take US dollars that he knows the source of. Yes. She kind of has a job as much as a teenager can. She's a contractor. I love that the paw penny is the singular persisting piece of the... Would you quit using P words? I love that the paw penny is the singular persisting piece of the UI. Yeah, I know. It's the one thing that doesn't leave the screen. Microeconomics simulator, Nancy Drew. Adults just seem to sort of ask her to do stuff constantly. Okay, what's this box? $99? And it's got a question mark?
Whatever that is, I can't afford it right now.
How do you get more money? Oh, we are not reading. No more reading. None. I'm not doing that. I am not. I say no. I have a life. Let's go talk to Paul.
I think I've got everything I need. Does this look about right?
No, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. I guess I don't have everything I need for the disaster kit. I should double check the list.
Where is the list? Put together a disaster kit for Scott. Okay, we took the quiz. We filed the crap. I don't know where this list is that it's talking about. What list? Is it in clues? Oh my gosh, there's so much reading. Hardy Boys. Are the Hardy Boys in this? That would make this game a million times better. You know what? It probably wouldn't. But that would be really funny. I forgot the Hardy Boys existed. Adults just seem to sort of ask. Oh, pardon me. I'm getting afraid of what the answer might be. Okay. Yeah, let's call the Hardy Boys. What was their number? 280. Oh, you can't have both menus open at the same time. Oh my gosh. 280-555-4865. 4865. 4865. 4865. 4865. 4865. 4865. 4865. Wait, what was the beginning? 280. Okay, 4865. 280 4865.
Bad idea. Someone could be eavesdropping.
If you didn't want me to use the phone, then why did you let me type in all of the numbers? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's his. Oh, she's got the Hardy Boys as a background. That's very nice. White Wolf. I like how every picture that they've used is completely cut off by the menu. Squirrel. Mel's dorm. Why is that a picture in your phone? That one and that one's got to be my favorite, the White Wolf. That's hilarious. I love to give her a smartphone, but no contact list. Oh, thank you, Fangs. I didn't realize you read. The Hardy Boys are in multiple of them. Yeah, I didn't read Hardy Boy, or I didn't read the Nancy Drew. I think I read a few of the Hardy Boys books growing up. I was actually more into the Boxcar Children. That was something I read a lot of. Oh, look, there's the picture. That's an ugly-looking wolf. Its face looks like it's separate from the rest of its body. Let me get off this. Real talk, though. Where is this list of things I need? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand why people like these games. We have one Paul Penny. Thank goodness for that. Let's save. Okay, well.
I should return these items before I leave. I can come back to shop later.
All right, wow. There's a lot more comments in this stream than I was prepared for. So I'm trying to keep up. I know the White Wolf is the one right before this. It's not the one well, the picture's all references to other games. That's cute. This game came with an instruction booklet, right? Do you want to phone Google and get a walkthrough reference? That would be helpful. I've considered actually having my iPad open next to me with an actual walkthrough because I thought, well, it would be fun to beat this game, right? Right? It's also the only one to ever come to a console. How would you, like, what console? Like Wii? I'm assuming? Because this is 2010, so I'm assuming it would have been a Wii game. Yeah, okay, Wii. Oh, all right. Thank you, Fangs, with the list. Actually, I'm curious, though. Where did you get, where was that list provided? How do I get out of here? How do I... Okay. Oh, the quiz? The quiz had the list? That was one of the questions I skipped because I was like, oh, all of these things are obvious. Yeah, good luck finishing it without a walkthrough. I sure couldn't do that. Oh, great. Okay. Alright, let's freaking buy all this crap. I thought of everyone that's been a part of Mario Party Monthly that's been playing the punishment games. I have consistently gotten to the ending. I beat Dr. Mario 64, and I know it's a technicality, but I did see the ending of Ice Climbers. And so I thought, well, I got on how long to beat, and I'm like, oh, it's only 4 hours. Like, I could probably do that, but we're past an hour at this point, and I don't feel like we've seen an hour's worth of content. Yeah, you said, I'm going to read this closely because this is going to be important. Read the entire paragraph about the Fujita scale and then immediately skip like everything else, including this. Yeah, that's because I was getting bored. I'll own up to that. Okay. Flashlight. Okay, we have a flashlight. Batteries are on there? Yeah, batteries are in there. Okay. Water, sugar, salt, granola bars. Toothpaste. So would the game expect me to go back to the quiz to figure that out? Water, sugar, salt, granola bars, can opener, duct tape, and bleach. What about coffee? Okay, I got water. Sure. We need duct tape. Let's get that. Where was the duct tape at?
I should return these items before I leave. I can come back to shop later.
I don't want to leave, Nancy. Did she return them all? If she returned them all, I'm going to be hecka mad. This granola bar, okay. Broth of Khan? Is that supposed to be a pun? Okay. Alright, we've got water. We need sugar. Do they mean that literally, like actual sugar? Alright, well, there's sugar. Water, sugar. Did we get salt? I don't remember if we got salt or not. Is there a way to check my bag? Butts, bleach, water, granola. So we need salt. Salt, can opener, toothpaste, and duct tape. Salt, can opener, and toothpaste. That's what we're missing. Salt, can opener, and toothpaste. And there's salt right here. So can opener and toothpaste. No, not toothpaste. Duct tape. I keep saying toothpaste like an idiot. Where is... No. Okay, there's a can opener. Oh my gosh, is this a puzzle? Like, because they have multiple different versions of the items, and I just remember that there's different tags. I don't think I've been paying attention to that. Oh my gosh. So what the game wants me to do is to pay attention to each item and see if it is. I need to basically figure out the best way to buy these items that way I have enough money, because I can't afford the last item, which is the duct tape. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay. Alright. Let's pay attention to the tags. That's a lot to remember. Buy 2 different blue tag items. Get a different blue tag item or equal lesser value free. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe. Okay, no, I owe money. I owe $2.65 now. That sucks. Okay, how do I return the item? That was a little more intuitive than I was expecting, but cool, I'll take it. All right. I would need like a pen and paper to. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Let's think this through. Come on, you're bigger than this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I might just return it all. I thought that was like, this is dumb. Like, why would it make me walk around picking things? Oh, it's because I wasn't thinking that actually I would run out of money. Okay. What should we start with? Let's go with the flashlights because they're right here. Blue seems to be the most common, so let's buy a blue one. $8. Buy 1 green tag item, get a different green tag item, or equal. Okay. 30% off market price. Okay, so I need an actual calculator right now. 30% off of $6. Is that greater than 2? Or is that the same? 30% would be... man. I was not prepared to do math. Basic math. Alright, so... $6 times 0.3. That's $1. Okay, so it's $1.80. So it would be better to get the bottom one, which is $2. Those are the batteries we want. Okay, well, I got my iPad here. Let me just start charging the Apple Pencil. Okay, so we know for a fact, no matter what, the bottom batteries are cheaper because they're $2 off, whereas the top ones are $1.80 off. Okay, so we just saved ourselves 20 cents. Whoop-de-doo. I'm gonna write that down. Using my notes. Alright, so bottom battery is 2 off. Okay. And what? I picked the blue one, right? So I need to find another item that is also using a blue tag. That'd be 20 whole paw pennies if you couldn't pay with USD. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out the currency exchange. Let's find another green item. Oh, you know, let's go to the can opener. Okay, so if we get a can opener and a flashlight, that is $16. would be spending $16 for the can opener and the flashlight, and then we can also get the duct tape which is $7.40 for free. Duct tape. Okay. Duct tape is free. All right. Well, now why did it charge me? Why did it charge me? If I go to my basket here, I got the flashlight. Oh, because I didn't have the can opener. That's why. I thought I did. I did not. Okay. So, it still charged me though. Why did it charge me? Didn't it? Did it? Oh, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. Okay, all right. All right, we can work with this. Imagine in the time you're spending to do this, the culprit is doing even more sabotage. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. What else do we need? I should just write this all down. Water, sugar, salt, granola, batteries, flashlight. This might be the rest of the stream, y'all. Can opener, toothpaste, duct tape. This is the most I've had to actually use my brain in a while. Bleach. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 items, and we are already down half of our budget, which is great. We only have 3 of them, so we're off to a bad start, which makes me think that the blue tags might not be that good of a deal. We'll have to come back to that, though. And if I don't figure this out in the next 15 minutes, I think I'm just going to say, Fangs, give me the right answer, because I don't want to spend much more time doing this. We get it, you're poor, Nancy Drew. Yes, thank you. Okay, hold on. Bleach. Buy 1 green tag item, get a different green tag item of equal or lesser value, half off. $1 off marked price, so bleach is only $1.30. Okay, so we're gonna get this. I guess I was under the impression, because I play games where you have a budget, but you actually don't have a budget. You just have a total number of money, and you can go out and get more money, like Animal Crossing. I didn't realize this was a literal budget. Okay, we need water. Buy 1 green tag item, get a different green. No. Wait, buy 1 green tag item, get a different green tag item of equal or lesser value, half off. 60%. So I bet you, I'm hoping that the order you pick these does not matter. If I were to buy this water with the green tag and I were to go find something that was more expensive, I would assume that it would give me the money back because the water would be cheaper. Yeah? Did anyone else follow that math? We'll see. So right now water is $1.90. Open the door. Close the door. So there's only one option for granola bars, so you have to get. So that's a nice thing. You have to use the blue tag at least once. Okay. Oh my gosh. I hate this. Okay. So the water was a green tag, and it was only $1.90. All right, so if I buy this $2.80, okay, so some of these items they only have one option. So it's like for this flour, or not flour, sugar, you have to use the green tag. So sugar is $2.80. So because the sugar is more expensive than the water, and the tag says it'll go half off, half of $1.90 is 1 point. That's just 95 cents. So the water should become 95 cents. In theory, if we do this. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. What else do we need? We have water. I got the sugar. I have to get the salt. I'm going to go with 80 cents because that's cheap. But the 90 cents one might help later. We can come back to that. Did I get the granola bars? Yeah, okay, I got the granola bars. What am I missing? Water, sugar, salt. Water, sugar, salt. Granola bars, batteries. Flashlight, can opener, toothpaste, duct tape, bleach. We're just missing the toothpaste. So the toothpaste, if it's more expensive than $3.50, then we did something wrong. Otherwise, I think I might have it. Oh, shoot. I think I have it. Woohoo! We saved 65 cents. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I don't do couponing, but let me just say. All right, dude. Is that everything? I think it's everything. Do you like couponing? Oh, Alex, you missed some really boring. Oh, my computer fell asleep. Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what caused that. Let me know if there's any audio issues. We're gonna go back to the game now. Yeah, for whatever reason, I solved that puzzle. I saved my 65 cents, and the computer instantly fell asleep, and it was incredibly weird. And for some reason, my webcam wasn't working, and as I said, it wouldn't be a Xander stream without some technical difficulties. But let's get back to the game. The first thing we see is paw pennies. Let me know if it doesn't pop up. I've got it pulled up in front of me. I'm just making sure. Hopefully you can hear him.
I think I've got everything I need. Can I pay for these supplies now?
I suppose so.
Okay, we did it. Nancy Drew. I'm setting my iPad to the side. I'm not gonna lie, I was really worried about that. But that puzzle, it took a little brain power, but it went a little smoother than I was expecting. So, good job, me.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
Okay.
What's going on there, Nancy?
I've enjoyed talking to you.
See you soon.
All right, bye, Pa. What a weird game. Let's go to the Oklahoma Museum and Arcade. Maybe this is where Ma's at. Are you guys able to hear him and all that? I mean, there's not much audio right now, but... Oh man, there's so much to read. Okay. Yeah, so let's save. Land rush, stake your claim. Instructions. Start by claiming any color lot along the border. To expand, select an adjoining color to claim all squares of that color touching your lot. The more you claim, the higher your reward will be, but watch out for the sneaky sooner. Oh, is this what you use the paw pennies for?
Don't have enough money for that.
Oh, no. We're not touching that. No, sir. Gosh, what am I looking at? Can you separate fact from fiction? Important things to know to keep you safe from during a tornado. I will at least say this. I appreciate their commitment to putting as much information as possible into this game. Because you can learn stuff. I didn't know it was called the Fujita scale. So that's cool. But I just feel like there comes a point where it's not a video game anymore. It's more of just reading a textbook. And it's like you want to incorporate it a little more naturally. Not just flyer. What am I looking at right here? Is this a shelf? Is it like an arcade cabinet that's been cut out? They just have this on here. You were just about to throw away a paw penny? You were about to commit fraud with fake currency? Silly Xander, you want to be able to afford things? And you're never going to forget the Fujita scale. You're probably right. I probably will never forget the Fujita scale. No, I don't want to look at this. I never want to look at that again. No, I don't want to look at this. Trail of Tears. Okay, this might date me because it's been a while since I've read this. The Trail of Tears was the migration of slaves, right, up through Oklahoma. It was not slave, and the dark chapter in American history was being written. Settlers trying to expand to the southern part of the continent faced a problem. The area was already home to the Cherokee Nation, eager for the expansion possibilities and gold the land afforded. offered, white settlers pressured the government to acquire the Native American land territory. In 1830, President Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act into law. The Cherokee Nation successfully challenged the act with a Supreme Court ruling stating that a treaty must be signed before the Cherokee could be removed from their ancestral lands. The U.S. government worked with a small group of Cherokee to illegally sign the Treaty of New Dakota in 1835 without the consent of the nation's majority. Despite fervent attempts to nullify the treaty, it was ratified by the U.S. on May 23rd, 1836, in exchange for all their lands east of Mississippi within 2 years. Okay. Migration of Native Americans. My tribe was one of them, I think. I did not know that. I did not know you were Native American. Oh my gosh. What does it have to do with tornadoes? I mean, I guess this is just something. It's like a little shrine. It looks like there's some boots, a flower. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, well, the Trail of Tears is in this game. Fun stuff. Thanks, Nancy Drew. Okay. We need to leave. We are wasting our time. Paul's Pennies, we are never coming back here. Goodbye, Paul. Let's get back on the road. I think I just entered the same thing that was already in there, but you know what? Down, left, down. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, what's on our to-do list? Put together a disaster kit.
Still have to do that.
We rearrange the warning sirens on the chart in the living room. Explore the barn. You know, we're outside. Let's explore the barn really fast. Oh my gosh.
Whoever just came in, give me a hand over here, would you?
Sure.
Where are you, person?
Save me a lot of time if you kindly fix the LED display on the dash while I fix the wiring out here.
But I've never fixed an LED display before.
Just get inside and I'll tell you what's what.
Okay.
What did you ask me to do? I was reading the comments.
What y'all are looking at is the fuse board for the screen. The fuses are all there and they're all good, but the display won't work till you rearrange them. See how they numbered from 1 to 8?
Yeah?
What you gotta do is rearrange them so no consecutively numbered fuses are touching in any direction.
Including diagonals?
Yep. Fuse number 1 can't be touching fuse number 2, which can't be touching 3, which can't be touching 4, and so on. Got that?
I think so.
Good. You know you're done when the screen lights up. With any luck, I'll be done out here about the same time.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And diagonals. Oh my gosh. A lot of them like to teach a bit about the setting's history as well as the subject matter, so it's not so much that it's clinically just as it's part of Oklahoma history. Okay, I can appreciate that. Okay, that's not bad. I guess it was a little more clear that like you didn't have to look at that to like play the game. Is that a complaint? I don't know. I don't want to say something that I might change my mind on. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, so none of them can be touching that are adjacent chronologically. So 1, 2. What kind of fuse box is this? Is there a hint system in this game? Calling the Hardy Boys is the hint. Alright, we're calling the Hardy Boys.
I'm gonna go and come back later.
Suit yourself.
Hello. They don't give puzzle hints, I don't think. They give hints about where to go next. Alright, well, let's call them anyway. What was that number? $48.65. Okay.
Can't use my cell phone here.
Why you're in? Oh. That guy, that's how I feel right now. That's literally me trying to play this game. Is like trying to fix a car. Do you guys like my new wallpaper? It's great, right? Okay. Oh. How do I try again?
I'm back.
Best news I've heard all day.
Can you remind me how to fix the fuses?
What y'all looking at is the fuse board for the screen. Fuses are all there and they're all good, but the display won't work till you rearrange them. See how they numbered from 1 to 8?
Yeah?
What you gotta do is rearrange them so no consecutively numbered fuses are touching in any direction.
Including diagonals?
Yep. Fuse number 1 can't be touching fuse number 2, which can't be touching 3, which can't be touching 4, and so on. Got that?
I think so.
Good. You know you're done when the screen lights up. With any luck, I'll be done out here about the same time.
Okay. So 1's at the top here. So it can't be touching 2. So that means that this row, 2, 3. So it means 2 can't be in this row. So we're going to put 3 here, which can't be touching 2 or 5 or 4. So we're going to put 6 here. So far 1, 3, 5 are good. I can't use 4, 2, or 6. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Is this the one with the barn scythe? I don't know. Maybe. Hi, Colin. Alright. If we can figure out that godforsaken grocery store puzzle, we can figure this out. This is like a Leighton puzzle. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Oh, but can't be touching that 3. Okay, 1, 8, and 5 are good, but the 7 is not because it's touching the 8. But we can't put the 6 there. We can't put the 4 there, so we have to put the 3 there. But it can't because the 3 is touching the 2. Maybe I need to leave the the longest numbers at the top or bottom, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I need to leave the 2 closest numbers, 5 and 6 here. Because 1 and 3 are a little more, 1 and 8 are a little more flexible. Okay. No, but 2, it can't be that because 2 would be stuck touching 1 no matter where in the left and right columns. So maybe it really is 1 and 8 have to be in the top and bottom. 4. I am struggling. 2 is good. 5 is good. 1 is good. 4 is good. 6 is good. 3 is good. 8 and 7. That's the problem we're having here. I'm really close. What's the specific rule in this puzzle? I was away for a bit. So basically you have got 8 numbers here and they cannot, you have to basically arrange them in a way so none of the numbers are touching numerically. So 1 cannot touch 2, 2 cannot touch 1 or 3, 3 cannot touch 2 or 4, and diagonals count. So I have it pretty close. It just looks like right now 8 and 7 are touching, and that could be a problem. So I'm trying to find a place I could put 8 and 7 that would make this work. If I were to put 7 where 2 is, it would be touching 8 still. Maybe we could try that. Oh, no, I can't do that. You are pretty close. I'm looking at the solution. You have at least a couple pieces in the right row. All right, let me ask you this. Are the numbers I have on the top and bottom, the 2 and 5, are those in the right spot? Slot, sorry. Okay. Top is correct. Very bottom is not. So 2 is correct, but the 5 is wrong. Okay. I'm going to take a picture with my camera. Actually, no. I'm just gonna write. I'm just gonna write it down. Two, 8, 1, 5, 4, 7, 6, 3. All right. I wrote down my original attempt. Would you like to know if the middle column is correct, other than 5? Yes. That will help. I'm assuming 5 is wrong. But 5 can't go, and it can't. It is correct. Okay. So really it's just 6, 3, 4, 7, and 5. So these first 3 I've got correct. Awesome. We're getting there. Where could this 5 go? I'm a master!
I did it! The screen says it's initializing.
And I'm done out here. How's that for timing?
Alright, thank you,
Ain't time to
Fangs.
go for, ain't you? Well, I'm Chase. I ain't gonna shake your hand because my hand's kind of a mess. Again, I appreciate the help.
Nice to meet you, Chase.
What do you do on the team?
Right now, I'm fixing the car the fella you were replacing was driving when he busted his leg. It's pretty much my job, fixing stuff.
I guess it could work. I was wondering if there'd be more than one solution. That makes me happy that I found another solution to that, because it like kind of strokes my ego just a little bit. But I wondered because, in theory, you could like do a parallel, right? Right now, I'm fixing the car the fella you're replacing was driving when he busted his leg. That's pretty much my job, fixing stuff. From what I hear. Some of these questions that Nancy responds with are not normal ways of talking. Like, that okay with you? That's not something you would respond with to someone you just met. Also, I don't think I've heard of Chase.
From what I hear, you must be a busy guy.
Yeah, the team's had its share of technical difficulties, that's for sure.
Any idea why that is?
Stuff breaks. If your luck's bad, it breaks a lot. Being such a negative person, though, Scott's like a bad luck magnet. With him in charge, I'd be most surprised if stuff wouldn't breaking down all the time. Not that it bothers me. I like fixing stuff, and I like keeping busy, so this here's the perfect job for me. Plus, I'm learning a whole lot about twisters. You live in these parts, the more you know about them, the better.
Is that why they call you Chase? Because you chase tornadoes?
Do they call you Nancy because you Nancy too many questions? Sorry, that was supposed to be funny. A lot of people think that, but the truth is, it's my name. Has been since before the day I was born.
Do you know a way I could earn some paw pennies? Like, why would you ask that?
How do you like working with Scott?
Other than the fact that he can be ornier than a never-ridden bull in a bucking shoot and can holler longer and louder than all the football coaches in Oklahoma put together?
Oh my gosh.
I like him fine. Got this sixth sense when it comes to twisters. Never seen nothing like it. Kinda spooky sometimes.
I want these two together.
Think he'll win the Green Skies competition?
Not a chance. He's got this real negative way about him. Nothing good's ever gonna come his way. Sad but true.
Does everyone on the team think that way?
Don't really know. Don't much care. The truth's the truth no matter what people think.
So you say that, Colin, and I'm close to agreeing with you, but I don't think you were here when we met the photographer guy who just called himself the media guy, and on his desk was a camera and a printer. He called himself the media. I don't know. I just kind of... He was very questionable. I raised an eyebrow the moment I saw him. But it could be this guy, too. He seems... He and cameraman seemed very likely. I don't think it was Mr. Negative Nancy. I guess I can't say that expression because we're playing Nancy Drew. The first guy we met that had a really bad attitude. I don't think it was Debbie. And I definitely don't think it was Paul Pennies. Paul Pennies is... Oh, gosh.
The guy I'm replacing, what was the matter with his car?
A bunch of stuff. Reason he broke down in the middle of that storm and slipped in all that hell was because his car had run out of antifreeze. Should I say coolant. And that's because mice chewed holes in his hose and made it leak.
Paul Pennies is guilty of an unrelated crime, white-collar crime, and murder. And also prowling on young girls, telling them that he's got her number.
Have mice done anything like that before?
Well, I don't know about here, but I saw a mouse chew clean through a 2x4 in less than an hour once. Of course, that was probably because my neighbor's dog was one piece of chicken wire away from having it for lunch. But I don't know what them mice found so appealing about that hose, but they sure went to town. It's over there on the workbench. Take a gander at it if you want.
Do you know a way I could earn some paw pennies?
Tell you what, over there on my workbench is a bunch of circuit boards for the weather balloons where I was putting up. Now, since I can't put the board to use till it's been wired up just right, how about for every board you wire up right, I'll pay you something in paw pennies? Of course, since wiring them wrong just makes more work for me, you make too many mistakes and I'll only pay you some of what you earned up till then, depending on how you did. What do you say?
Wait. You're going to pay me regardless?
Couldn't you just give me the paw pennies?
Like my dad always said, the best things in life are the things you earn. Anytime you want, just go on over there and start wiring up boards. There's some instructions over there that'll help get you going. Anything else on your mind?
I've bugged you long enough.
Nice meeting you, Nancy. Just do right by Scott and you'll do fine.
The weather balloons are going to play a huge role in this. Implying that the paw pennies are the best thing in life. Yeah, it's as if they're dependent on the paw pennies. More reading. So much reading. Licky Lou, what the heck? Alright, he said wiring some circuit boards. Is that this? Geez, this is a pretty slow turn.
Hey there.
I'll check back with you later.
Alrighty then.
Where's the thing I'm supposed to do? Oh, here we go.
Back away from the penny job.
Oh, he's very protective of his paw pennies. Okay, this is an old computer.
Hey now, that's not yours.
What do I do?
This place could really use a cat.
Okay. To wire weather balloon boards. Each fan is labeled with the number of wires that need to be attached to deliver the right amount of electricity. If not enough power gets delivered to the fan, you'll damage the board. Too much and you'll damage the fan, so make sure you've got that number right before you power up. If all the fans start spinning when you push the power on button, you wired the board up correctly. The circuit boards are very prone to overheating, so you can't allow any wires to overlap, and you have to connect the fans quickly or the compounds will begin to fail. Oh my gosh, it's timed? I'll start you off with the easy board. After completing a board, you can either finish and collect your pennies or start a new one. If you make a mistake, the board will overload and you'll have to try again. Keep an eye on the overload meter. If it hits red, that means the board is too damaged to use. I'll pay you full price for boards that you wire up perfectly. And for each light that's on in the overload panel, when you finish, I'll take back a quarter of what you've earned. Good luck. Will he take money, or he just won't give me the full amount? Oh, that would have been helpful a moment ago. Thanks, Nancy Drew. Oh, gosh. Okay, so 2... Oh, it's timed. Okay. Where's the wire? Where's the... What do I do? Oh, okay. 2, 3. What is this? Oh, you can do that. 2, 2, 3. That should be good. That wasn't so bad. Oops. This isn't too bad. Okay, I say that. And
I'm ready to collect my paw pennies.
Uh-oh. More work for me means less money for you.
well, I got 5, so you know what? I played the game. He's got pics of the victims on that computer. Could be worse. It could be time and kill you. That's, you know what? That picture of Joe, that's pretty spot on. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to hear anyone saying I didn't try.
Hey there.
That's it for now.
Bye now.
Oh, that's why the door wouldn't open. It's just a dual trash can in front of it.
Hey there.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
I forgot what I was going to say. Bye.
My gosh, just make out already. Good grief. Okay. We've checked in. We have explored the barn.
It's done.
Explore Paul's
Still
museum.
have to do that.
We did that. We went into the museum. We looked at the Trail of Tears. This game is very finicky with its requests. You did your best. The body in that trash can. I was about to ask what body, and then I had the horrible realization that we haven't met Ma yet. It's true, we haven't. I can't believe I'm doing this for almost 2.5 hours, and I haven't met all the characters yet. Like, am I just slow? Yeah, I am.
What's up?
I found this box out front when I arrived. Thought maybe I better turn it in.
Wow. There must be a couple $100 in here. Job. Thanks. Payment enclosed.
You don't know whose it is?
No idea. I heard you tell Scott about seeing that tornado, so my guess is the Twister carried it in from somewhere else. Maybe even somewhere miles from here.
I'd feel better if you kept it.
Sure. When I get a chance, I'll call the sheriff and report it.
What goes in the disaster kit again?
You don't remember?
No, sorry.
To tell you the truth, I have to look up a lot of things myself some days. Check the computer, that should help you out.
It's Chase's dirty money for killing the victim. Yeah, Cullen is determined to expose Chase. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious. I don't know who would have the answer. I don't know if it would be Joe or if it would be Fangs. But how far into the game am I? Like percentage wise, have I made a dent? Because it said it would only take 4 hours to beat on howlongtobeat.com, but I feel like I'm under par.
Would you happen to know who threw out the sales receipt for dried corn that's in the wastebasket over there?
Dried corn? Why would anyone around here buy dried corn?
To make the little piles of dried corn I keep finding around here. They look a lot more man-made than mouse-made.
Are you suggesting someone has been deliberately feeding the mice?
I think someone's been trying to lure them inside.
Everyone on this team has his quirks, that is for sure. But deliberately causing a mouse infestation? Nobody's that mental.
Why is there a file in the cabinet labeled Grange Theater?
Theater's kind of a passion with me. So when I got here at the beginning of tornado season, I found out the Grange needed a stage manager for the play it's putting on, and volunteered for the job. And soon became the sound and lighting director as well, which means when I'm not here or out in the field, I'm there.
It sounds like you keep pretty busy.
You don't even know the half of it. We're approaching final dress for the Grange's big play of the year. Everyone from around here shows up. You should ask Pa about it. He's got much more of a passion for the stage than you'd expect from a man in overalls.
I'll check back with you in a bit.
Have fun!
Okay. Well, apparently I'm not making very much progress, even though it feels like it's been an eternity since I started playing this game. Technically, I could stop if I wanted to, but I want to see it through.
No bed for me. I still have things to do.
Okay, Nancy Drew.
I can't go to bed yet.
You're just walking upstairs. That's not going to bed. Frankenstein. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's nothing to do over here. Oh, did she die? The storm, like so many storms in this part of the country, came on quickly. The skies seemed to grow darker. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, so Ma's dead. I think. I'm not reading this whole thing. I'm just perusing it. She was the glue that held this town together, said Rose Atwater. Okay, I'm assuming Ma died. Well, so that means Paul Penny's is a man that's grieving. Chase pushed her into a tornado. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yes?
So this guy's kind of an a-hole, as we remember. Do you remember that interview you gave after Ma died?
Do you remember that interview you gave after Ma died?
Nope. Why do you ask?
I read it, and it seems like a lot has changed for you over the last few years.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, I had to attend something. Do you want the scoop on how far you are? Yeah, I guess. Just let me know. I'm thinking I'd give this maybe another 30 minutes, because I do have to, I don't want to play this anymore. I was hoping I could. Oh, I'm on day 1 of 6 apparently. Great. I'm not even like a sixth of the way through it. 4-hour playtime. Yeah, right.
You sounded much more excited about your work.
Yeah, well, that's the reality of life, Nancy. You don't honestly think life gets more exciting as you age, do you? Because it doesn't. Dreams fade, hearts get broken, friends get too lost in their own lives to call. Trust me, enjoy your youth while you have it, kid. Because the downhill ride, it ain't fun.
That's not true.
Now I see why Debbie speaks so highly of you. Optimists of a feather. Tell you what, I'll admit that you just may be right. I hope you're right. I just don't think you are. Let's switch topics, all right? This has been a long enough trip down memory lane for the day.
It's hard for me to not hear Nancy Drew as Luke from Professor Layton, and also as a Sonic character. I'm gonna say Tails, maybe, or what's the Bumblebee's name?
What did you mean when you said before that the school would sell the farm if you lose?
Just what I said.
Charmy.
Right now,
Okay.
community college offsets the cost of maintaining this place with funds from private companies like the Healy Healy. But apparently that money's about to dry up, so if we don't win this competition, there goes the farm.
So, is she the voice of Charmy the Bee? Because I said Tails at first, and then I thought about it. I was like, no, I don't think so. Maybe it's that Bee character. I don't really play too many Sonic games, so I'm like trying to think kind of hard about it.
Guess I'll get going.
Whatever.
Wait, here? Kind of a jerk.
Can't check that off yet. Did that.
We're making some progress on this to-do list. She plays neither, according to Wiki. Sounds more like Omokacho? I don't know any of those characters other than Rouge, and she doesn't sound like Rouge to me, so that's surprising to hear. Although I guess Rouge, she's not really doing a very seductress voice, so. Because I don't think anyone wants to hear Nancy Drew being seductive. Chase might. What do I need to do? Rearrange the warning signs on the chart in the living room. We're in the living room. Where is the chart? Is that it right there? Oh my gosh. County siren chart. What do I do? There's no, like... What do I do? Okay. There's little notes, and they're really hard to read. Find something note for something. Second storm warning goes. Gust went into effect. What does the range of the... I don't know. I don't know. How are you... Like, right now I'm just guessing. I don't even know what it wants me to do. There's gotta be something here. Like, any instruction at all. Like, at least with the grocery store one, I figured out, like, okay, well, I'm out of money. I knew I had to buy things, but I'm running out of money. And then with the car thing, at least he told me what I had to do. Like, he gave me deliberate instructions. This, I'm just like, I don't know. That one's pretty. Oh, there's more. There's all the pegs. Bro, I have no idea. The object of the puzzle is to completely cover the board with overlapping circles. Okay. Oh, I guess I understand why. Making sure the sirens have full coverage. Oh. Okay, so the idea is that you don't want there to be any spots where people can't hear. Okay. Okay. So we don't want to waste all that space. Jeez, this is so dumb. I like that they made the clear board a button on the puzzle, so that there's just a sticky note instructing people to clear the board. The fate of this entire country is in the hands of this untrained teenage intern. Yeah, that's, honestly, I feel very, like I relate to Nancy Drew right now because of how dumb this is. Okay. Okay, this is like right here. Does this tiny little gap, like, does that matter? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I hope not. But what about that little tiny gap? I don't know. Who knows? Who can say? Imagine being blindsided by a tornado because the child from out of town didn't think to put up a pin on top of your street. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, man. This is really starting to get to me. All right. Like I said, I'm going to give it 22 more minutes, and then I'm done with this. I've accepted the fact that we're never going to see anything interesting in this game. I apologize that this has been a complete waste of your time. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry you wasted your evening here with me, but I appreciate that you did. That means a lot. Okay, it doesn't let me take the yellow one. Shush. Yellow. I'm assuming yellow has to go here. Like, that's a decent amount of coverage. Anything else I think would be kind of extra. And I think that the way to approach this puzzle is to start with all the big ones. So let's take these small ones off again. They didn't do a very good job of just giving me things to work with, though. Actually, no. This might be doable. Okay. Okay, alright, I'm doing this. There's a tiny little piece right there that's missing. Like, does that count? I don't know. I'm like looking at myself in the camera. I'm so out of frame because I'm so concentrated on this. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I don't know. Very annoying. This UI sucks. This is really bad. Really bad. I don't want to pick any more. Okay. Can that one not be moved either? This yellow one and this green one cannot be moved, apparently. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We build a bigger tower, guys. I don't know. Let's try that one there. Try that one there. There are more things than what we need. How about this? I mean, that's like the whole board. If you can't hear a siren in this area anywhere, like what, like that tiny little, like, does that count? I'm assuming it does. How do I know I have it? Like, that looks really good. There's one more peg, but where? Where is there an option for me to put it? Here? Maybe between the red and white in the top middle? Between the red and white. Up here? I don't know. I don't know. Because that one has to be a red. There's a tiny little thing right there. I don't know. Do you want a link to a solved image? Heck yeah, let's do it. We ain't got nothing left to lose. We got 15 minutes left anyway. Clear board. Give me a break. I would suggest removing all of them and then starting with the largest, making sure the circles nearly overlap with the next closest pin. I tried that. That's what I did. I organized it by largest and then I did smaller. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had this wrong. So there's white here. There's white here. This light blue one goes... Well, I had this really wrong. Actually, no, some of it I had right. This blue one goes there, goes there, goes there, goes there.
All right, that's how it should look.
Yeah, there's literally not a single spot that's even questionable. So, okay. I'm just stupid. Should I clear the board? Well, you can mark that off our to-do list.
Check.
Go to the cornfield and fix the sprinklers. Because why not? That was so unrewarding. Yeah, some of it is spot on. I love and respect your brain, Xander. Stop being mean to my friend, Xander. That's very sweet of you, Colin. Thank you. Sorry, I have nearly 3 hours of this. It's like starting to get to me a bit. Is this the cornfield? This looks like a cornfield. Oh gosh. What is this? Oh, I got a paw penny! That's so exciting. Oh gosh. In case of power surge, system will shut down to manually reset. Open 6 valves to show the blue active status. Wait, I'm already confused. In case of power, system will shut down to manually reset. Open 6 valves to show the blue active status. Open valves cannot be in the same row, column, or diagonal line. System will come back online when valves are open correctly. Okay. So I have to open up 6 of them. They cannot be in the same row or column or diagonal. So if I open this one, all of these cannot be opened, is what I'm assuming. Yeah? Well, I I have no option. It has to be. It can't be this one, but this is the only option. Let's get back to framing chase. None of these mini games in this game are rewarding. I didn't even get like a paw penny for solving that. What did we just? What did we just do? We covered the town map in tornado sirens. We need a Nancy Drew game about using her powers for evil like this. Who's to say this can't be the one? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for sticking with me on this one. Torture. Okay. Like, it's impossible. What? Something back on when the valves are open correctly. Like, I've got 5 of them, but what is the 6th one? Wait, that is 6. Am I stupid? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I am. I am stupid. Can't be that one. I'm very close. I'm gonna be upfront. I cheated. I googled the answer to that one. I didn't want to look at it anymore. Wow, I did it. Yay. Got nothing. Literally no reward. Look at me. Crying in front of my car, wondering what the heck I'm doing with my life.
That's done.
That's done. That's what I want to say next time we finish a game of Mario Party Monthly. I'm just going to go, that's done. You never would have guessed. It wasn't super obvious that I kept looking to my left. What else do I got to do? Put together a disaster kit for Scott. I did that. I bought everything he needs. Where do I put that in, though? Like, is there a case? Where does the disaster kit items go? Maybe it's in the room with Chase? Not Chase.
Time to call it a day, Nancy. Hit the sack and I'll see you first thing in the morning.
Is this game on a timer? Oh, by completing tasks, I see. Where is the item that I put the disaster kit items in? Was that something I had to buy as well? When does the tornado kill people? Like, I was hoping, Nancy Drew mystery, there'd be some crime, like there'd be a little blood, maybe like, oh, it's a body. I was kind of hoping we'd see something, but no. Instead, I'm pushing pins onto a cork board.
It's late, Nancy. Go to bed.
No, it's not, Debbie. Don't tell me what to do. 56 hours remain. It's not like the Twister movie. Chase kills people. Can we hang ourselves on this? Hang out. It's making some sounds. Oh, I'm stealing their ride! Suckers. Is she old enough to drive? I don't know. I think she's pretending to be 18. They don't show up, but I think you can call them. Yeah, let's try to call the Hardy Boys again. We're outside. Or is it too late for that? What was the other number? Is that the number? I guessed. I guess that was the wrong number. What was their number? 28055 4865. I'm sorry. 4865. 4865. 4865. 4865. 4865. Calling my crush. Okay, I guess I just won't pick up. It's a 555. Is that what I hit? 280-555-4865. Chase killed them. Chase killed the Hardy Boys. Did the tornado get them? It's day one. Oh my gosh. There is a caller. You can... Why is it in the notes their number is this number and his number is then this number in the journal? The game provided me this, but when you go to the phone and then hit the arrow, the numbers are different. I better pick up on that.
Nancy, is that Nancy? You don't need to give me that look. It's a legitimate question. Maybe someone called and asked you to name your favorite detective. Oh, like it hasn't happened before. Hey, look. I bet you there is something good on the other side of those cobwebs.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's a fine time. We're just caught up in what we always seem to get caught up in anytime I want to go somewhere in a hurry.
You can't blame me for this one. All I said was there's definitely something fishy about this place. But I say that at least 4 times a day.
Vacation's not going so great, I take it.
Not so great by half.
Oh, it's fine. He's just mad we had to leave Paris without visiting the... What's that thing called? The big, boring, stolen stone thing?
Luxor Obelisk.
Yeah, that thing.
Why'd you have to leave so quickly?
Same old.
Hey, look, a hidden door.
Why don't you go check it out, Joe? Sometimes, if you give him something to do.
Definitely a secret door. Textbook example.
Okay, go check it out.
I'm trying to
What was
hang
I
up on
saying?
them.
You know what? No use in backtracking. I've got maybe 10 seconds before he butts in again to announce that he's found some secret lever or something.
You're not going to believe what's in here.
So what exactly did come?
Oh.
1 second we're in Paris, and you know the drill. Museum leads to clues, clues lead to the Romanov fortune. I'm leaving a few steps out, but...
I call it the mystery of the train trip.
Would you please not do that? It's embarrassing. But enough about us. What's going on with you?
You know P.G. Crowmeister, the founder of the company that makes pretty much everything?
I didn't know he was actually real. I thought he was more like actual astronaut, the Moonchunk spokesman. Or that cartoon pterodactyl that sells used cars. Wow, he must be 100 years old.
Hard to say. He's got more energy than anyone I've ever met. Anyway, he hired me because he thinks that someone is sabotaging some of his high-profile new storm detection equipment. He sent me out to Storm Country to investigate.
Now, why would anyone want to sabotage storm measuring equipment?
I wish I knew. If you ask me, well, I guess it's too soon to ask me.
Is there anything the two of us can help you with?
Well, when I first arrived, I found a mysterious unmarked box full of cash, but I still have no clue who it belongs to.
It's hard to say what that's about, but one thing's for sure. It's important.
Agreed. The fastest way to the bottom of any mystery is to follow the money.
I don't think it's going to be that simple.
It's definitely not going to be simple, but it's a guaranteed step in the right direction. Take a good long look at everyone on the team. Normal people don't just leave boxes of cash lying around.
Good point. Will do. I'll check back with you in a bit.
All right, take care over there.
I did not expect that phone call to take as long as it did. Oh my gosh. Land right. Is this just like Minesweeper? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh geez, this guy's fast. Did I lose? Oh, I thought it had to be the only ones that are adjacent to me. Okay. Let's try again. Start by claiming any color lot along the border. To expand, select an adjoining color to claim all squares of that color touching your lot. I was right. The more you claim, the higher your reward will be, but watch out for sneaky sooner.
last was one.
Is that supposed to be a video game based on colonization? Oh my gosh. I've already played that game. It's called Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's colonialism, baby. Nicely done. Thank you. Thank you. The original Splatoon. Yeah, it kind of was like Splatoon in a way. Yeah. Yeah, and it came out 5 years before Splatoon, if you can believe it. So it says to look at his museum.
Still have to do that.
Isn't that where I'm at? Jackalope fight. What on earth?
I bet I can find something that will turn this machine on.
I don't know if I want to turn anything on in this game, especially paw pennies. A power button, maybe? Yeah, you'd think. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what else there is to do here. Is this tornadoes? There's a game, tornadoes. This is the museum. This is the Trail of Tears. We looked at that. There's nothing to do in here. Oh, whoops. Oh, what's this? Have we done this?
The divining rod that's supposed to be here seems to be missing.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what else there is to do over here.
Did that.
Apparently that's what I needed to do. She needed to acknowledge that the divining rod was missing. A genuine Vegeta scale. Imagine putting someone's fake fraud money into a territory seizing arcade game and then turning toward the Trail of Tears infographic and saying, and that's how the West was won. I can't. I'm getting slap happy. Might as well have hung up a smallpox blanket. Alright, put together a disaster kit for Scott. Alright, this is the last thing on the to-do list. I'm actually impressed with myself for finally getting everything on this dumb task list done. Except for the disaster kit, which we bought. We bought all the items. We just need to put them in something. And the game wants me to go to bed, but I want to finish all my objectives. I'm not someone to just turn in early. You tell me something I need to do, I'm going to do it.
What can I do for you, little lady?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot I can talk to him about.
I was just wondering, where's the Ma part of Ma and Pa's?
Ma? Oh, she's around, running errands and such. She'll be in later. What else you need?
No, she's dead. You're lying. Take him in, boys.
Debbie tells me you're pretty involved in the local theater.
And that's a true fact if there ever was one. Nothing quite like being backstage when the lights go down. Come to think of it, it's just like that moment right before the storm hits. When the world goes dark and quiet. And all you can do is cross your fingers and hope for the best.
You know what, DQP742? I don't need you doing me dirty like that. You're right. I won't defend myself. You're right. Honestly, I was just speaking out my butt because I wanted to be done. But here I am still playing because I'm dying to know how this ends. You're eating them all. He's eating them all. No. He pushed me into the tornado. Oh, gosh.
So what's this play about?
About this place, of course. From covered wagon times up to today. All about the men and women that made this town what it is today. I'm playing Percy Rutherford Hardcastle. town sheriff and the area's first librarian. Back in those days, wasn't no small thing to return a book late.
That sounds interesting.
Gonna be. If you're not out chasing twisters opening night, you should come. We're pretty near sold out, but I'll try to save your ticket.
So he is involved in the theater. He's lying about his wife being dead. And he knows little girls' phone numbers but walk into his shop before she's even met him. Like, this guy's just got so many... and he's got his own fake currency and all that Trail of Tears stuff with the land gang. This guy's got a lot of red flags.
Did you know the divining rod that's
That's all I'm
supposed to be
saying.
on display in your museum is missing?
Missing? Why, I had no idea. How'd you like that? Somebody must have took it.
Yeah, DQP, you did do me dirty.
Why would somebody take it?
Well, now that's a good question. All thing it's good for is fine and all. That's pretty much just a superstition. For most folks, that is. Some people around these parts still swear up and down Divine and Rod's work. Well, guess I'm just gonna have to whittle me up a fake one and stick it in the display. Just be our little secret, okay?
Okay, bye.
Good seeing you again.
Don't let them canutes work you too hard.
Oh my gosh. Okie dokie. What do I do with these items? Did I buy them from him? Maybe? Do I need to like give them to him?
That was pretty darn quick.
I've enjoyed talking to you.
See you soon.
I guess not. Like, that's what I want to know. How do I create the disaster kit? Starting his own crypto. You know what? You're right. This stuff is kind of like a crypto. I don't care. I just don't care. Observations, clues. Nancy! What do I do with the groceries? Can I go in here? It doesn't let me go in the cellar, apparently. Like, okay, we have the items. There should be a box that we could just put them in, right? No, I don't want to go to bed. I'm not trying to do that yet. Y'all.
It's late, Nancy. Go to bed.
We know. No. Here, let's try to give them to him. How about that?
What's going on?
I want to give you your items.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ta-ta.
I don't like that it lets you talk to him if he has nothing to say. Just bouncing your car around, hoping you make it home. That's pretty much how I've lived my life. Once you have everything, go back to the farmhouse and down into the basement where the disaster kit is located on a shelf to the left, or where Frosty... oh yeah, that's his name, Frosty. Just click on the grocery sack in your inventory. Place in the kit to unload it all. If you bought candy as well, it'll be in a different pack. Was the extra money for candy and I didn't get candy? Oh, gosh. Thank you, Universal Hint System. Forgot you existed. Fangs, you are my Navi in this game. You're my fee.
It's late, Nancy. Why don't you call it quits for the day?
This woman is so controlling. Like, I'm working for you. I'm helping you. I'm doing the things you asked me to do. Quit telling me what else to do with my life.
Again? All right, Mouse. This house isn't big enough for the both of us.
Okay, well, all is a... I mean, okay. Let's just put the groceries in.
That ought to do it. I finished that disaster kit for Scott.
Nice job. I'm supposed to remind you to check in with Debbie. She might need you to do something else.
She wants me to go to bed. That's all she wants. That woman is annoying.
Did that.
All right, is that everything? Okay, let's go talk to Deb, and we're going to bed.
What's up?
No, I don't talk to you.
Thanks for all the advice.
Take care.
Thanks for all the advice. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. All these characters, they're just... I hope they're all victims.
What's up?
That's it for now.
Have fun.
There better be a cutscene that happens that like reveals something exciting. Because the worst thing this game could do is her go to bed, and then it just says one night has passed, and then we come right back to the screen. Same time of day.
Good morning, Debbie.
Nancy, good morning.
What did I just say?
That storm really shook up those sensors out in the cornfield. Could you put them back in line? After that, you should go spend some time in the field with Frosty. He really wants to show you some of the basics of storm photography. Any chance to show off?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Done. I'm done with this. Good riddance. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that was exciting. That was truly something special, really. We learned a lot today. You've served your sentence. Yeah, I served my sentence like triple over. You're really only the punishment is really only supposed to be an hour. Joe was bending that when he did Ring Fit because he only did it for like 45 minutes, but also it was physical exercise, so I get it. That was mental torture. That's what that was. That rooster.wave was the closest thing to a cutscene these games will ever get. Yeah, you're right. Xander, rank your punishment games. Oh gosh. Ice Climber and Dr. Mario 64 and Nancy Drew. I don't know. I feel like Ice Climber and Dr. Mario are very similar in that they were both like you knew immediately what you were going to be doing. There was never a question of what to do. It was more just skill based. This one I was just like constantly lost and confused. So I think Nancy Drew was the worst just because I couldn't enjoy any of it, remotely any of it, because I didn't know what I was doing most of the time. And when I finally did figure something out, it was over and I was stuck again. Ice Climber was funny because of my prank with Justin. Dr. Mario 64, I'm going to say, because at least I was playing what is conceptually a good game. Dr. Mario 64 kind of sucked, but I at least powered through it and made it out in the end, and I beat the game. This feels like a punishment not only for Mario Party, but also for Ice Climber. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. It's like, it's a double whammy, you know? Anyway, that was Nancy Drew, Trail of the Twister. We saw a grand total of 1 tornado for less than 2 seconds in those 3 hours. I don't know if we have a rule in Mario Party Monthly. I guess we haven't talked about it as a group. if Joe were to win again, and if I were to lose again, if he were to pick this same game, I don't know if he's allowed to do that. I'll ask the group. But if he does, I'm keeping the save file so we can pick up right where we left off. Because I never want to do any of that again. But I also hope he never wastes an opportunity to make me play this again. Alex, I'm really offended that you just said that, and I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the stream because I just went through 3 hours of torture, and it's not very smart of you to be throwing some flame words at me like that. I only relied on Fangs when I needed it. I got through that grocery game by myself. And I finished most of the Fuse mini puzzle by myself. I'm really offended that he just said that. Anyway, tomorrow Matt is streaming The Wind Waker on the GameCube for Smasterpieces. And Joe, the guy who made me play this crap, is streaming probably on Saturday, but the HD version of The Wind Waker. He's keeping the save because he's going to keep playing. Doesn't want them to know he likes it and it's not torture. That's such a lie. And it's, you know what? Am I able to show me deleting the save on here? I'll do it. I actually didn't try a single puzzle. Alliance is over, bitch. Why? We're not even playing Mario Party right now. Why is the schedule all red and yellow? You know, that's a good question. Why is it? I guess Kingdom Hearts and yeah, I guess all these logos are red and yellow. A lot of red flags today. Xander, you should have pretended you loved this game so Joe would never put this on you again. I don't know. So my thing is, like, when I pick punishment, you may have noticed when I pick the punishment game, I pick a game that's going to be not absolutely hell for the person playing it, but like not something that they would particularly want to play. I picked Ring Fit because I knew Joe didn't want to do any physical activity, but Ring Fit's an amazing game. And I picked Pac-Man World 3 because Matt was interested in playing Pac-Man World 3, or at least seeing what it was, and I knew Pac-Man World 3 was a terrible video game. However, I'm a little disappointed that Joe picked something so horrible for me again after Ice Climber that now I'm starting to reconsider my kindness. I have so many to share. Yeah, I never want to play another Nancy Drew game again, ever. I was already kind of like, oh gosh, I gotta play Nancy Drew. What a lame game to have to play. And now I'm doubling down on that. You picked it for yourself, Xander. You said tornadoes. It was Russian roulette. Justin, what do you want from me? And I imagine that the others were probably other Nancy Drew games, because one of them was like high school, and one of them was like Japan, so it's like maybe she goes to Japan, maybe she goes back to high school. You did say tornadoes. You had 3 options, because I didn't know what I was picking. I'm genuinely ashamed of both you and Alex. I'm ashamed of actually every single part, all 3 of the core members of Mario Party Monthly. For Joe, for making me play this crap. For Alex, for having the audacity to say that I didn't even play it. And then for Matt, for not even showing up, who was saying he was going to show up. Disgusting. All 3 of you. That was this week's stream. I will see you next time. Go watch Matt tomorrow. Watch Joe on Sunday. If you want to. Both of them suck, so... I no longer have like any empathy for anyone in our group anymore. Like I hope everyone loses. I hope we all lose. I hope we all die to a tornado. With that, I'm turning off the stream. Goodbye. Have a good night. Take care. Thanks for seeing me through. Good grief. Good riddance.